Well, it's always good to get the win, and I thought KJ and Jasmine really stepped up in the fourth quarter and did some good things for us. Jasmine was playing out of position, which most of our kids are this year, but I thought she handled the job at point well, and KJ took over like KJ's capable of doing. She got a big steal and a layup. She got some deflections that led to some baskets for us that kind of gave us a little bit of a cushion, but very, very hard-fought effort by Mississippi Valley State. They actually deserved to win the game. But we knew coming in that they had nothing to lose because they were just going to play hard, and their coach did an outstanding job of getting them into a position to play well. So my hat's off to them. We're very fortunate to get the win.
22 turnovers. How do you address that moving forward?
Well, we just don't value the basketball. We make too many mistakes. A lot of it in the beginning of the game I felt was unforced mistakes. But we really need a lead guard, and we just don't have that. And so people are having to try. We're trying to do it by committee, trying different people. And then, Jasmine was doing her best to try to run that tonight. But when you don't have a lead guard, it makes things very, very difficult for you. I've been very spoiled in the past, having outstanding point guards, and it's very frustrating when you don't have that. But that's no excuse that we can make. I mean, we've just got to make adjustments. I think we'll have to go back and look at different people handling the ball, maybe trying to do a two guard situation where one person doesn't have to handle the ball as much. But again, I mean, these are things that we've got a game Wednesday night, so there's not going to be a whole lot of time to get that figured out. But the bottom line is we got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. We've got to value possessions.
When you guys did value possessions, you shot the ball fairly well, decent from three, out-rebounded them. I felt like it was just valuing the basketball and then free throws. Is KJ okay? Is she hurt? She made 20 straight a couple of weeks ago and has really been struggling from the charity stripe since.
No, she's fine, and she shot 100 free throws this morning, and I think made about 83 of them, something like that. So I mean, it's just mental. It's just mental with her of going to the free throw line and being able to make those free throws. But that'll come, and she's putting in the time and she's working on that. I mean, free throws are an individual thing, and you just kind of got to get mentally over the hump of that. I mean, she has proven that she can make free throws. But I really liked her fight there in the fourth quarter. She kind of took the team on her back and did the things that we've been expecting her to do this year. So it was really good to see her leadership step up.
You jumped out to that 14-2 lead early. Was there anything that Mississippi Valley State did that just took the momentum right away, or was it just an execution thing?
I thought we were following the game plan perfectly at the beginning of the game. We knew that they weren't coming in shooting the ball at a very high percentage. We were making them take shots. We were only giving them one shot. We were coming down. We were executing, getting the shot we want. And then all of a sudden, I think we decided to do our own thing. And that hasn't worked in the past, and it doesn't work now. And so we're still trying to get away from that. We're still trying to shuffle lineups, find people that play better together. I mean, there were situations where we had breaks, where we had the advantage, but for whatever reason, the player with the basketball decided they were going to shoot it, not give it up to a teammate. And I don't really understand that. But it's, the one thing I asked them after the game was to be coachable, to allow us to coach you. We spent a lot of time watching film. I thought our game plan was great. It showed at the beginning of the game, and as soon as we get away from that. So, we just want to find the players that are going to go out and they're going to try to execute the plan. If the plan doesn't go well, that's on me. But I need people that are willing to go out and run that plan. And I thought in the beginning of the game we did a really good job of that. But for some reason we tend to get away from that. And then when things get hard and things speed up, then we tend to not be able to settle back down and kind of get back in a rhythm.
Parker and Bassett were a little bit of a problem. I know Parker was 9 for 28 from the field, and you guys kind of let her shoot a little bit, but I felt like they're the ones that really bullied them back into this game. Was it just tough to really defend them? I know they're a little bit smaller than what you guys are used to dealing with.
It shouldn't be. I mean, if you go look on the board in the locker room, it says straight line drives are their strength. Take away their strength. Straight line drives are what scored most of their points, and they were 2 of 12 from 3. That's their normal percentage. We knew we wanted to make them shoot threes or make them shoot mid-range shots. We didn't want to let them get to the rim. But, defensively, we didn't commit to that for 4 quarters. And when you don't commit to that for 4 quarters, then players like them that are going to utilize their strengths. I mean, one's left-handed. The first time we make her go right will be, I guess, when she gets on the bus and decides to sit on the right side of the bus because, at no time ever did we get on her right side and make her not go left. But those are things that were discussed again, and those are things that we're still trying to work out.
Kishana and you guys are 4-6, and I know it's good to get back-to-back wins, but do you sense a little frustration right now with kind of the way the team is performing at the moment?
Freshman year, Kishana James, yes. Senior year, Kishana James, no. I can say, yes, I'm frustrated, but I'm not because I know what we're capable of. And if I get frustrated, then it's going to be all over my face, and my teammates are going to see that, and then they're going to get frustrated. So right now, no, I'm not frustrated. I'm really not. I feel like we have more for people, but frustration is not something I can give right now. Just because if I do that, then it'll be harder to play. So, no, I'm not frustrated. I just feel like we just got to bring it together, I feel like.
And I know in chatting, again, this is a win. This is 2 wins in a row for you guys. How do you guys clean up the turnovers between now and conference play?
A lot of turnovers were just, out-hustled, getting out-hustled, basically. Cleaning up turnovers will be easy, I feel like, with this team, just because I know what my girls are capable of. I know we can handle the ball. I know we can take care of the ball. We just got to be smart about making passes, who we're passing it to. We got to know our personnel. Not saying that some people can't catch, but some people can't catch on the move. So we got to be able to say, okay, that's one of our post players that probably wouldn't do too well with the ball at the free throw line and moving. Wait till she posts up and then give her the ball. So we just got to know who we're throwing it to and make better passes, basically.